Today, I was reading a lecture by Neville Goddard. It was presented in the year 1971 and is titled, Proof That the Law Works. While reading this, something clicked in me, and I got clarity about the imaginal act. I am sure when I share it with you, it will be an aha moment for you. Some of you will experience a movement as well. Faith will grow in your imaginal act. You would exactly know why your imagination creates reality, and why manifestation works. Also, if you are new to these teachings, you can watch them, and if you don't like them, leave this channel. I am sure you will find someone in this abundant world who matches up with the words you speak. Let's get to the point. Before learning about topics like the law of assumption and how imagination creates reality, we thought that imagination had no purpose in our lives. Yet, we imagined the whole day. By imagination, I don't mean only visual acts. The words you continuously speak within are part of your imagination too. Your thoughts are also part of your imagination. When you think negatively about something within yourself on a regular basis, you develop unpleasant feelings in yourself that manifest in your reality. With anger, jealousy, fear, and insecurity, you act in a specific manner and interact with this world, which further interacts with you in the same manner. You also imagine the beautiful things, and you feel pleasant internally. You become joyful, and the world gets illuminated. Whether good or bad, all things that happen to you are all created in your imagination. You can find good in the bad and bad in the good. It's entirely up to you. I am sure you all know this. These words were spoken by some great minds that exist or have existed in this world. When you were first introduced to these teachings, you realized that your imaginal acts create the reality you experience. You've probably figured out that the cause of our outer world experiences is the inner world. You read success stories of how people manifested their desired reality, a specific person, money, career, and whatnot, by using the tool of imagination that everyone possesses. You heard and read that you have to create an imaginal scene that would imply that your desire has been manifested and you are experiencing it from the first-person point of view. All of you got excited about how simple it is. In some success stories, people shared their imagined acts. One person's imagined act was that they hugged a specific person at a particular place, and it got manifested. Another person imagined holding a particular amount of money in his hand, and that got manifested in his reality as well. Someone in their imagination played this simple scene of driving their favorite car, and they got it after some time. After reading all of this, you felt like, wow, I am going to do it too. Some of you initiated the act and imagined your visual scene and got it. On the other hand, there were people who started having some doubts about imagination. They thought, whatever I am imagining, only I am seeing it. No other person sees me. How can it get manifested? How will this idea reach the world? How will it manifest when only I can see it? To clear these doubts, let me shed some light on the words you have been hearing since your childhood. You heard that God is watching all of us. Whatever we do, think, or say, God is watching us. Even if we are alone in the room, God is watching us. Also, you have heard that God is present within you. You are one with God, and everyone else is one with God. Everything in this world is created by God. Now that I have made you aware of these things, it will be easier for you to grasp what I am about to say. This will build up your faith to the next level, and you will stop worrying about the manifestation. You will live your life fully and stop complaining about people in your mind. So, as you all know, God is watching you, which means whatever you imagine, God is watching and recording. Also, God is present within every one of us, which means that on a deep, unconscious level, we are becoming aware of all the things that you are imagining. This further means that the imaginary act you are playing about your specific person is reaching them in some way, and they are also experiencing the feelings you have. That also means that the one you are cursing in your heart is also becoming aware of that feeling. All of the things you are doing within are getting transmitted to everyone and everything, be it good, bad, or ugly. That's why you hear some people saying, I am not getting those vibes from you. You can use or misuse this power of imagination. If you imagine yourself hugging a specific person, they are receiving those ideas, and their feelings are changing for you. If there are third parties in your relationship, they are also witnessing this and leaving that person for you. It is because we have the free will to choose what we want to experience in our reality. We are all pieces of God having individual experiences in this physical body. This does not mean that your experience is correct and mine is incorrect, or vice versa. Combined together, we are a music that is playing. Each of you is like a musical note with a different pitch that, when combined together, creates an art piece, a music that has no meaning but is existing. So, whatever you continuously imagine creates a path for you to experience it. That's why you hear that it does not matter how many people have to move, be it one or thousands, they will move to fulfill your desire. Now that you understand this, don't get boastful and live in the illusion that this body of yours is God. Mr. Sam, you are not God. Sam is just a mask that the God within you wears. The God wore the mask of Stacy, just as he wore the mask of Neville Goddard. Stacy, Sam, Neville, me, and all of the other physical bodies you can think of are not God. They are just the outfits that God is wearing. God is your awareness, consciousness, and I amness. You never say, I Sam am, but you say, I am Sam. Everyone says, I am. The existence of you is God, and the words you speak within are the words of God, and yet God is not a separate identity but is your wonderful human imagination. When you refer to yourself as Sam, you are limiting yourself to the attributes that you have imagined about Sam, and God is infinite. So, this physical body is not God but a garment of God, and that's why this body is yours and this mind is yours. You are not this body or this mind, but these are the things with which you interact in this physical world. So, if you understood this, then I am sure you found this helpful. If you didn't, then just leave this channel, and I know you will find someone who shares your perspective. Just don't force yourself to believe or disbelieve in all of this if you don't get it. I hope you learned something wonderful today. Subscribe for more such videos. I will meet you with another golden nugget. Happy manifesting.